You know by now that I'm always super happy to get my hands on a new Fuji lens, and we've got the XF 16mm F2.8 weather resistant. Let's check it out. Not only do you get an unboxing, but you also get an unbagging, so there's your noise. Yeah, worldwide business here. A little Fujifilm Connect business here. Big fat owner's manual. I'm going to be honest, never bothered, and only a few pages are in my language. Well, I speak two of them and understand a little bit more. But anyway, nice cloth baggie, which actually do find come in handy personally. And then we flip it open, and there shall be nothing else in there, I believe, but there's a nice bit of cartons protected. That's pretty cool. And the deal itself, nice solid number. As far as I believe, it goes with the F2 range, although it's not an F2, a bit annoying. And it's just as solid. In fact, it looks basically the same deal. And of course, it's got dust and weather resistance. It's a dinky number. We're going to put it on a T3 in a moment, but even more at home on a T20, T30, let's say T10, and your smaller bodies. Yeah, I do like this. It looks like a chess piece with that on. They should make a chess game, Fuji chess game. That's my idea, if that happens. I like this petal-shaped hood. Might see if I can pop that on some of my other lenses. 49mm thread. Yeah. Business as usual as far as the Fuji XF lenses go. Let's just pop that cap back on there, show you the back there. Nice solid metal mount. And then we flick it round here, and we've got nice even clicks on the apertures right up to the automatic. Reminder that it's weather resistant, and that's everything. The manual focus, smooth. Nothing to write home about, but it's there and it's fine. This does focus down to 0.17 centimeters, so that is very nice. I do like that. This is your equivalent of 24mm on our cameras. The rings work as I expect and as I need. I don't really need a particularly amazing manual focusing ring, but that's fine. That's smooth. It's pretty accurate. Looks pretty good on the T3. Doesn't look at all out of place. What do you reckon? For those hood haters, I think it's all right. The real fun is in shooting the pictures. I enjoyed using it, real nice. Now as for video, I mean, you can probably guess it's not always entirely smooth experience, and I'll mention that I've got some tests that I want to look at on the computer when I get in. But look at this, arm's length, yeah, no mic, sorry about that. T3, arm's length, the 16mm, 24mm equivalent, pretty good for a vlogger situation like this. Of course, if you're a bit shaky with your video, like me, your XH1 will probably be the winner for you there, or you'll just put it on a tripod or a little clippy thing like I've got. Let's get in and take a look at these shots properly so I can give you a bit of a verdict. It's an all-round winning package. The price, we've got that value factor that we felt way back when we started getting Fujifilm gear. We've got that nice solid little package that can be thrown on any X series body. I would say especially the smaller bodies, but you know, I've got it on a T3 with this crazy L bracket, and it's fine. It goes alongside your 23, 35 F2, your 50 F2, so the F2 range, so why is it not F2? I'm not saying that you're all going to be OCD, but I just feel like it should be f2. Am I crazy? Probably. The image quality is absolutely spot on. I had absolutely no problem. Sharp across the range. Nice, smooth bokeh. And in fact, the autofocus was very nice, as you would expect. You're getting a lens that you really should be expecting by now, especially from this range from Fujifilm. In fact, from all Fujifilm XF and right down to XC lenses, you should expect quality, and this is no different. Using it in video, as some of you might want to do now, you get some nice focus transitions, but it's not on the level of, let's say, for argument's sake, the Canon STM lenses. In some instances, I found that it struggled to just lock into place in the focus, whereas in others it was nice and smooth. So perhaps for the stuff that I would most likely use it for, if I were to use it for video, say pieces to camera, the transition is fine. But if you're trying to do something a little bit smoother, yeah, bit awkward. But don't let that put you off. Again, just like its siblings, the 23, 35 and 50, the contrast was nice, not too overly defined. You can tone it down. Of course, we shot straight out of the camera and we just made a few small adjustments in the camera prior to that. Well, it's been set up for since day one anyway. And yes, there'll be a review coming, 6-month review. I need to do that as I think we're at 6 months. The lens performed beautifully when it comes to the colours. There was no real distortion. You're going to get your normal distortion, but there's no lens problems. That's it basically. $349 gets you an absolutely solid performer. Would I use it professionally? Well, I'm a bit of a sucker for a wider lens, and yes, I've gone back to using the old 16mm F2. I just like that compact size. The 16mm is probably one of the best Fuji lenses out there. Please don't be comparing. I know internet, it's just a thing that people compare it to the 18 and write it off straight away because the internet. They'll compare it to the 16mm. Only do that if you're not sure and you do have the budget. If you have the budget for the 16mm and the difference in size is negligible to you, get the 16mm, frankly. If you want something compact that goes nicely with your other lenses, your other smaller lenses, get this. If you don't need to shoot wider than 2.8, get this. If you want a light alternative to your 16 to 55 2.8, get this and get the 50 f2. Nice small combo there. There's just a lot of options for you, and they're all very, very, very capable of producing the images. It's sometimes just down to what feels best for you and what you're most likely to take out and shoot. No point getting a big fat lens and it being stuck in a house all the time. Conversely, no point getting a load of small lenses and not knowing which to carry. Get yourself 1, 2 lenses, stick them in your pocket, get out and shoot, and let us know in the comments below what you think about this lens, and make sure you subscribe. P.S. Big thanks to Wex in Birmingham for loaning me this. Go in, say hi to Adele and the gang, and take your X series body in there so you can stick it on and have a little play and see what you think. That's enough of that. Right, I'm off to play with this a bit more.